Some more Home Depot Halloween 2022 leaks have been discovered, and I've got some new intel on the Towering Werewolf. Let's get right into it. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and it really does seem like at this point that the Home Depot Halloween 2022 season is starting off pretty early. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, a couple of days ago, a brand new Home Depot Halloween 2022 item actually got leaked. A photo of a brand new, what seemed to be 12-foot werewolf made its way online into the Haunter and Halloween community and started getting a lot of attention very quickly because it gave brand new confirmation that Home Depot is going full force with the 12-foot lineup going into the 2022 Halloween season. Well, just yesterday, we got some brand new information about this 12-foot werewolf that makes it seem like this werewolf is actually not 12 feet tall, and also gives us some brand new confirmations about what kind of animations and what kind of features this brand new prop will feature. Along with that, taking a deeper look into this Home Depot Halloween leaked picture, people have actually been discovering some other items that can be seen in the background that look to be brand new for 2022. So without further ado, grab some popcorn, sit back and relax, and let's get into this brand new heap of information for the Home Depot Halloween 2022 season. Alright, so I want to kick off this brand new heap of Home Depot 2022 information by taking a look at a brand new source of information that's coming to us from the Giant Home Depot Werewolf Club on Facebook. So believe it or not, the Giant Werewolf already has a Facebook club made for it and to follow all information on it. It was already made. Home Depot Halloween fans are pretty persistent. So this brand new piece of information comes to us from Jennifer Penelope Corcoran. Full credit goes to her for making this post on the Facebook club, and I'll be showing a screenshot of it as I'm talking about it. So the kind of things that she's talking about here gives us some brand new confirmations about what this werewolf will feature and what kind of animations it will have. So originally I thought, along with a lot of others, that this brand new piece would be a brand new addition to the 12-foot lineup and that it wouldn't have any animation. But this brand new piece of intel coming to us from Jennifer Penelope Corcoran, this kind of contradicts that and gives us another set of information and confirms some brand new stuff for us. So this brand new post from this woman gives us a confirmation that the werewolf will feature head motion that will make it lift and howl, the mouth moves, and there are LED lights to illuminate, to illuminate the fangs, and it is not 12 feet tall. The werewolf is actually around 10 feet tall. So first of all, there's a ton of stuff going on in this post. Let me break it down for you. So she's saying, first of all, that it will feature head motion and that it will lift and howl. Very, very interesting. It seems like they're going for a similar approach that Spirit went to for Mr. Howell with the Woe You manufacturer to manufacture him. Seems like they're going for a similar kind of animation. So very interesting. The mouth moves and you will howl. He also has LED eyes that light up the fangs. That's really awesome. It looks like we're also getting LED lights in the mouth to go with the digital eyes on the head. Very cool to see that. I wonder what kind of LED lights we're going to get. Maybe a red. I feel like a red LED light with the teeth would look really awesome. And then the last thing that Jennifer Penelope Corcoran talks about is that it's actually around 10 feet tall, not 12 feet tall, which confirms to us that the brand new werewolf is not really part of the 12-foot lineup with the skellies, but more part of its own thing and more of an animatronic more than anything else, because it does feature animation, not just a static prop, and it's closer to 10 feet tall instead of being 12 feet tall. But overall, this brand new Facebook post on the Giant Home Depot Werewolf Club is pretty interesting. It confirms some more stuff for us about the 12-foot werewolf. And I just called it 12-foot. It isn't 12-foot. Why did I just make that mistake? 10-foot werewolf. It gives us some more information about the 10-foot werewolf coming to Home Depot for 2022. We got that leak a couple of days ago and it was really exciting, but really the only thing we knew about it was what we could visually see in the picture. This brand new post from this woman gives us some more information about it. And the last thing that she does mention, I just want to mention it in this video, is that she does say that he will be available to purchase when the items launch on the Home Depot website, and the date should be pretty close to what happened in prior years. That normally happens in around June and July, so if you do want to pick this guy up, be expected to have him on the website around June or July, because she's saying it will be similar to prior years, and that's what happened in recent years. But that covers our Home Depot 10-foot werewolf information for today. Now let's get into the other leaks that have arrived and have been discovered from the original werewolf picture. Alright, so to get into these next couple of leaks, we have to step a little bit back and go back to the days where this original werewolf picture got leaked. Now, as at the time when this first happened, about 3 or 4 days ago, we only had one picture of the werewolf. Since then, a second angle has been released, or I should say leaked, whatever word you want to use, has made its way out online. This picture gives us a brand new angle of the werewolf, a little bit closer up, and gives us some more high-definition looks at the werewolf and his face and his body, and just a little bit of a different look than what the original photo gave us. But what has been discovered is some more leaks that you can actually see in the background of this brand new picture and a little bit in the original photo. The first thing I want to take a look at is the most exciting leak that came from the background of this picture, and this is a brand new pumpkin stack coming to Home Depot for 2022. So if you take a look at the background of the brand new second angle of the werewolf, you can also kind of see this in the original photo, but it's easier and you get a better look at it in the brand new angle. You get to see a brand new pumpkin stack that's coming to Home Depot for 2022. Now, there's not a ton going on and you can't see it that well, but we can make out that there is a brand new pumpkin stack item that has big pumpkins on the bottom leading up to smaller pumpkins on the top. Pretty much a basic pumpkin stack. However, this does look to be around 6 or 5 feet tall, so very, very large prop, I guess you could call it. Yeah, it is a prop. A very large prop and decoration piece nonetheless. It seems to have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumpkins on it, but some of it gets cut off, so there might be 6. I can make out 6 in this, I mean, there might be 5. I can make out 6, I mean 5, what am I saying? I can make out 5 in this angle picture, but there might be like 6 because the photo gets a little bit cut off, but I can definitely make out 5. The pumpkins seem to light up, which is awesome. They seem to have a glowing effect on the kind of faces to make it look like there's a candle on the inside. So there does seem to be some LED lights on the inside of the pumpkins. Like I mentioned, they seem to get smaller as the pumpkin stack goes up. If I had to make a bet, it's probably going to be out of a blow mold plastic, just like the other Home Depot pumpkins. And I also have a feeling that this is manufactured by Magic Power Corporation. Maybe techie design, but I really doubt it. I have a feeling this is manufactured by Magic Power because they made a lot of the other pumpkins that we saw last year. So this is most likely a Magic Power item coming for Home Depot for 2022. But I mean, overall, I really do enjoy this pumpkin stack. Honestly, this probably is going to be something that I will pick up. I love that it seems to be around 6 feet tall. It looks gigantic. The big pumpkin at the bottom looks really awesome. The LED lights are a really cool touch. And I just also like that the pumpkin at the top is a different shape than the other ones. Overall, this is a really cool piece. Obviously, it's a little bit of just a more basic Halloween decoration. It's just a pumpkin stack. But I do enjoy the look to the pumpkins. I think the LED lights are also very cool. And just the sculpt of the pumpkins looks really great. And I do hope they're blow mold plastic because they would probably make it a much better quality and that they would hold up for a long time. But overall, I'm very excited about this brand new 2022 pumpkin stack. It looks very awesome. It might be something that I end up picking up during the 2022 Halloween season. Let's take a look at this next leak that you can see in the background of the werewolf picture. So this next leak, actually, you can see the best in the original photo that came out, not the new angle that I just showed you. And this item can be seen in the window towards the top of the creepy house facade that is being used to take the stock photos, most likely, of this werewolf. So I did see this the other day when this picture leaked out, but I really didn't think much of it. Taking a look again at the picture, I am really noticing it now and thinking, how did I not talk about that? And then that's why I want to put it in this video. This is a brand new skeleton prop. Now, I want to say right off the bat, this is not an animatronic. I know people might say this is a brand new skeleton animatronic. It is not. That we can tell very clearly that this is a static prop, just an ordinary decoration. But I still wanted to touch on it and mention it at some point in this video. As you can see, we can kind of make out what seems to be maybe an infernal, like, burned up skeleton in the window of this creepy house. It kind of looks like that it has LED eyes that glow purple, but that also might just be the light that's kind of shining above it. It might not be coming from the actual skeleton. It might just be a light on top of it. We can't really make it out. Honestly, it's very, very small in this picture, and it's really kind of grainy. We can't really make out that many details of it besides the actual shape and tell that it is a skeleton. Like I mentioned, it does look like it's a burnt skeleton. We have seen a lot of maybe like 5 foot posable ones sold from Home Depot. that are just like ordinary skeletons or glow-in-the-dark ones. This one looks to be burnt in my opinion, because it kind of looks like it has that ashy look to it, like black bones, ashy, burnt up, like molten lava kind of thing. That's the vibe I'm getting. So this looks like a kind of burned up skeleton in my opinion. Might not be that. It might be a different kind of idea, but it's just, again, very hard to make out. I'm not even going to really talk about what I think about it, because you can't really see the sculpt that well. The only thing that we can see is that, yes, this is a skeleton, and it looks to be a black, like, ashy color. Overall, I'm pretty excited to see that we're getting a burnt-up skeleton. That's a unique idea. Obviously, this is not a huge deal, because it's just an ordinary decorational skeleton prop. But I did want to talk about it because, obviously, this is a brand new 2022 item that you can see in the window. I'm going to be interested to see more high-quality photos of this when we get the actual stock photos, or maybe he'll get leaked before we get the official stock photos. I don't really know, but I did want to mention it because it's something that can be seen very clearly in the picture, and although it's grainy, you can see it pretty well from a faraway distance in the window there. I'm interested to see if it does feature purple LED eyes, or if that's just the light shining on top of it. We can't really tell at this point, but overall, it does look kind of interesting. We're getting a brand new burnt skeleton, it looks like, for the Home Depot 2022 season. Not a huge deal, but something I still wanted to point out because it's interesting nonetheless that a brand new skeleton is coming for 2022. Let's take a look at this next leak that can be seen in the original werewolf picture. So this next leak actually might be even smaller than the skeleton in terms of how big you can see it and how grainy it is in the quality of the original werewolf picture. But this gives us a confirmation, I guess, of interchangeable outfits being sold for the Pumpkin Twins. Now, if you look in the left-hand corner of the original werewolf picture, you can see a lot of inflatables. If you look past the inflatables and look more towards where the door of the creepy facade of the house would be, and then look towards the porch, you can actually see the face of the boy pumpkin twin from the Pumpkin Twins that was sold last year during the 2021 season. Now, I actually was able to pick up the Pumpkin Twins. I'm a huge fan of them. I love them. You can't see them in the angle that I'm filming this video, but I promise you, they're set up in my room. They're just small. You can't see them. I'm a huge fan of them. I actually noticed in this picture that you can make out the face of the boy Pumpkin Twin. You can kind of make out his big smile and his little beady eyes. But then one thing I noticed is that on his head, he's wearing a witch's hat. Now, this is interesting because the original Pumpkin Twins that we saw last year had no kind of thing on their head. They were just pumpkins. They didn't have a witch's hat on their head, which is what makes me kind of question, why is the boy Pumpkin Twin in this picture wearing a pumpkin hat, a witch's hat? No, I am not the only one to notice this. I know that a lot of other haunters have also been seeing this and sharing it around, and I also wanted to mention it because it's just really, really strange and really interesting. Now, we did see last year and the prior year that Home Depot would sell interchangeable outfits that you could put on the 12-foot skeletons, the Inferno and the ordinary regular skeleton. They would sell like a Santa suit and like a wizard's cloak. They would sell these other outfits that you could buy separately, and then you could put them on your 12-foot skeleton to add a little bit of creativity, a little bit of flair to it, and it was a really good marketing strategy for Home Depot. Now, seeing that this guy, the Pumpkin Twin, is wearing a witch's hat makes me think that most likely we're going to be getting interchangeable outfits sold also for the Pumpkin Twins. I highly doubt the Home Depot would sell a second version of the Pumpkin Twins by themselves that only have a different cosmetic outfit to them with just a witch's hat and maybe a different kind of shirt on or different kind of pants. I highly doubt that that Home Depot would do that. Really don't think that they would say, we're going to sell a second version of the Pumpkin Twins that only has one difference, but we're going to sell them as a different item. I honestly really doubt that. I see it to be more likely the Home Depot would sell an interchangeable outfit for them, maybe just a witch's hat, or maybe a whole witch's outfit that you could put on the Pumpkin Twins, similar to what they did with the 12-foot skeletons. I can really see that happening, and to be completely honest with you, seeing this witch's hat on the boy Pumpkin Twin is really making me think that's what's coming, is that it's an interchangeable outfit. If that is what's going to happen, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Like I mentioned, I do own the Pumpkin Twins. I might buy it just so I can give my Pumpkin Twins a little bit of a more fresh look. I do like the way that the witch's hat looks on the boy Pumpkin Twin. I think it looks a little bit different, it looks a little bit funny, and I like the look of it. We can't see at all the girl Pumpkin Twin next to the boy in this picture just because the inflatable is right next to the boy Pumpkin Twin in this photo. So I don't really know what the girl would be wearing, but we can make out that the boy has a witch's hat on, and it looks pretty interesting. Now, the last leak that I want to talk about in this video is something that you can also see very close to the boy Pumpkin Twin, and this is some more pumpkins. Obviously, last year we saw that Home Depot put out a ton of little pumpkins manufactured by Magic Power Corporation, who is a company that used to work a lot with Spirit Halloween. They don't really work with Spirit that much anymore, so Home Depot has kind of gone to them, and they've kind of become a big partner of Home Depot Halloween. So we saw that a lot of pumpkins got released. If you take a look at around the Boy Pumpkin Twin, we can make out some brand new plastic pumpkins, or blow mold plastic, we're not really sure at this point. Some brand new pumpkins are set up around the Boy Pumpkin Twin with some brand new faces that we did not see last year. This gives us a confirmation and a first look at some brand new pumpkin decorations that will be released for the Home Depot 2022 season. Once again, probably manufactured by Magic Power just like they were last year. I believe that we saw 3 or 4 pumpkin designs last year. This one we can make out 1. I think we can make out 1, 2. I think we can make out 3 brand new faces in this picture. So that confirms at least 3 brand new pumpkins coming to us for 2022, and there possibly could be even more. Not really much to talk about with them, and you can barely even see them. The only thing that you can really see is the illumination of their face. You can't even really see the pumpkins themselves, like the orange color. We can really only see the illumination of their face in the dark shadows. But I did want to mention it because it gives us a first look at some more pumpkins that will be coming, most likely blow mold plastic pumpkins from Magic Power, that will be manufactured by Magic Power, coming to us from Home Depot for the 2022 season, and they do look pretty interesting, decorated and set up next to the possible leak of an interchangeable outfit sold for the Pumpkin Twins. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now to wrap up my video, taking a look at and reacting to this brand new kind of load of Home Depot Halloween 2022 information. We got some brand new intel on the 10-foot Towering Werewolf, as well as some brand new looks of other 2022 leaked items by taking a look at the background of these original werewolf leaked pictures. Overall, the Home Depot Halloween 2022 season is looking very interesting. I still can't believe that we're in March and leaks are already coming out. Normally, we don't get Spirit leaks or Home Depot leaks or really any kind of company leaks until around June or July. So it's really exciting to get all this stuff now in March, and it's definitely interesting to see this all happening live in the moment. Once again, remember to subscribe. I'm going to be doing full force Halloween content from now all the way up to the Halloween season in October, especially now that it seems like a bunch of Halloween leaks and content is coming out leading up to the July, the prime season in my opinion, for Halloween. I'm going to be going full force on every piece of information that comes for us for the Halloween 2022 season, so don't forget to subscribe right now to the GMHaunts YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I will see you guys later for more Home Depot Halloween 2022 videos. Goodbye.